So let's take a moment to think about what you're good at. Now, when it comes into a team setting, the leadership may change due to whoever's good at what. And you'll leverage the skills that people are good at particular times so that you can make that team and complement one another. So let's think about the story of the tortoise and the hare, where we know the initial story that the tortoise, the slow and steady, wins the race. But if you think about the story, how it could change and twist, there was another story I heard recently where the hare just did the steady and fast and beat the tortoise. And then the tortoise came back and challenged the hare and was changed the course. But when the hare got to the mass of water, he kind of froze and just started thinking, like, how am I going to get over this mass of water? And of course, we know once the tortoise got there, the tortoise just hopped in the water and swam over. But the relationship between the tortoise and the hare, they became more friends and teamwork, and they leveraged their particular skills at whatever time that skill needed to be used. So, for example, if another race had a pond of water, then the hare would get on the tortoise's back. But if it was something where they needed some fast and speed, then the tortoise would get on the hare's back. So with that kind of gives you an analogy of what I was saying, was utilize the skills that you're good at the particular time so that you can, as a team, can go towards your goal. So this is my morning motivation to you. Hi, Marie, because we cannot do everything on our own. Good leadership is about delegating, about teaming up, about knowing where our strengths are. And what I realized in like the corporate setting, the main focus has been, like, when you get feedback, what are your strengths, but what are your weaknesses, and work on your weaknesses. And it's kind of like, no, let's work on your strengths. Let's highlight those. Let's hone in on those and see where we can take those. Because if you're in business, if you're in, working on a job and things of that nature, when it does come time for competition, you want to be in an arena where you know your strengths and you can hone in on those and compete in those areas so that you can be great. So it's not all about competition. This post and this morning motivation is about teamwork. Hi, Pamela. So I want you to take this lesson and listen, if you're just joining into the story that I told you about, the different chapters of what you probably didn't hear about that story that we've learned growing up, and apply that and tag someone that you feel is strong in something that you would like to team up with, or you just like to acknowledge. Put their name in a comment, because together we can do so much. Okay, so I wish you all a terrific Tuesday. This is Coach Chris MG, Crystal Galladay, signing off, and I wish you all peace and blessings. I will talk to you later tomorrow for another morning motivation, and I'll come back with a healthy tip. I'll come back with some other things today, but make sure every weekday you come to get some morning motivation from Coach Chris MG. That's me. Talk to you later. Bye.